It's so easy to start spiraling after falling into sin. And what I want to talk about today is that you don't need to make a bad situation even worse. A lot of the time, when we mess up and fall, we can start believing the lies of the enemy. And one of his biggest lies is, you've already messed up today. Doing it again today, or even for the rest of the week, doesn't make a difference because you've already failed. You're already a failure. But believing that lie and falling into that trap is so dangerous because that's exactly how one moment of weakness can turn into a pattern. That's exactly how one mess up can turn into an addiction. The truth is, the enemy wants you to think there's no point resisting anymore. He wants you to go back to that sin that made you fall instead of going back to God. But like I said earlier, you don't need to make a bad situation even worse, no matter what you did or how hard you fell. Never stay away from God because you feel too guilty, too dirty, or too unworthy. Because the longer you stay away, the more likely you are to start believing the lies of the enemy that lead you to do it again and again. So after you sin, go straight to God before you start spiraling by the lies of the devil and your own thoughts. Our God is so loving and so forgiving, as shown throughout his word and through what Jesus did on the cross. He already knew what sins you were going to commit and how many times you're going to mess up before you're even born and before he died for you. But yet, Jesus still loved you and me enough that, even knowing the mistakes we were going to make, he still chose the cross for us. As Romans 5:8 says, but God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So please don't avoid him or run from him after you sinned, thinking he doesn't love you anymore or you're not good enough for him anymore. Because the whole point of Jesus dying on the cross was that we aren't good enough to save ourselves and never will be without him taking the punishment we deserve upon himself. So stop spending all this time beating yourself up. One failure doesn't need to become two by staying away. God still loves you and he's still waiting for you. Every moment is another opportunity to go to God rather than saying, I just messed up, I failed today, so it doesn't matter if I do it again. Instead of digging a deeper hole, choose God now, who can make you whole, the true keeper of your soul. If this message helped or encouraged you, comment amen and make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. God bless.